Welcome back to another one, guys. Like and subscribe and keep it going, guys. Really appreciate all the comments and the good ones and bad ones. But today we're going to touch on a couple of the ones that said that why you live in a filthy place like Pattaya, or why would you want to bring your family to Pattaya. Pattaya is, for us, has got a place of income. It's got the customers coming in. It's got clientele. It's got international schools that are probably, in my opinion, a lot better than the West. I've got to say it. These are world renowned. The healthcare system in Thailand is phenomenal. If you want to come at me and say, but in Australia or whatever, the healthcare system's free, no, it's not. You pay for it in your taxes. The private healthcare sector in Australia is very expensive. You've got to book ahead and so forth. Here, it is renowned. You can cruise straight in there. These are 7-star hotel. Well, you think they're hotels, by the way.
Look like hotel.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
I was reading a comment the other day from this guy who said, "Oh, we got some blood work done in Bangkok." He goes, "I was blown away. I'm a Canadian." He said the service was phenomenal. It cost him $2,000, 2,000 baht. 2,000 baht to get his blood work done. He was in and out in a couple of hours. He said he got treated like a 5-star celebrity. This is an example of why people are flocking here. I got hounded on my other socials about the way I am or whatever about Thailand, because I just fully support the place. And I wanted to come in here and just explain to you that I'm not as bad as what I make out to be. When people say to me on my Facebook, you know, you live in a third world country and all that sort of stuff, and the first thing I do is I get my hackles up straight away. I try not to go tit for tat, but I'm really guilty at it. I don't know how people can just sit there and say nothing and dog the place out there where you live. I'm not that sort of bloke. The couple streets down behind me where everyone knows about Pattaya, Red Light District or whatever, it is fading out quite a bit. Not that I really know. We don't venture down there very often. Maybe go for a drive through it once every month or two, but very rarely we see that side of the city. We live in a really great area, still central, but so versatile, and we've got this like little surround. Yeah. So we went up to the village for like 3-4 nights last week, and there was nothing to worry about. And in Thailand, that's really important.
Yep.
Let alone in your Western countries. In our Western countries, we come home and there's people in our yard and so forth, and things get moved around. I won't go into that. Many other reasons why Pattaya is a go-to place for us. It's the gateway to the world. From Bangkok, you can go to Japan, Kathmandu, Greek islands, and so forth. And we're really passionate about that. Where we come from, the Gold Coast in Australia, to lug your ass to the Greek islands, it's a 2 or 3 day adventure just to get there. We're here, we can sit here, we can go right over, we can go to Mumbai, we can go to Philippines. Everything's within 4 to 6 hours, and you're basically there. It's a 1-day trip. That night you can leave in the morning, and that night you're sleeping in the place where you want to be. You know, to me that's just priceless.
And what about you say that's stupid? You buy condo when you buy 10 condo and you can only get return for 100,000.
This guy commented yesterday and he goes, "I know the place. I've been playing there for 10 years." And he starts doing these numbers. If you buy 10 condos at 1.5 each, you're going to bring in 150,000. Take off maintenance, you get 120,000 baht a month. And I'm like, what the hell are you expecting back from a 75,000 or Australian or a 1.5 million investment? What are you expecting back? And I tapped on him, and he's an Uber driver. I won't go over the racial side of things, but he's an Uber driver. And I'm like, oh, so you're expecting? And I commented back on it and said,
we are different levels.
We're on completely different levels, man. And I'm not here to justify my income or my situation to someone who's disrespecting me straight off the bat.
We start to.
We're starting to close the bar. We're not gonna.
If you want to know info.
Yeah. And sometimes I'll just even keep that to myself, because I think everyone's got the right to make their own pathways, and I think everyone can make their own good moves and bad moves in life.
Yeah.
And as everyone knows in the comments in the last 10 videos, I'm just about done of trying to get guys legs up or what buildings to buy into. And apparently I'm a new fish in town and I don't know what I'm doing, but well, from where I'm sitting and where you're sitting is two different worlds, buddy.
Because that's it. Because you can't afford to live in Austria or New Zealand. That's why you live in Thailand.
Yeah, apparently I can't afford to live at home, and that's why I chose to go and live in a third world country. What do you expect me to reply with that? Like, and I get it like probably 2 or 3 times a day from imbeciles at home, and sometimes imbeciles who live in Thailand too long as well. And I call them the ones who've been here too long. Whether you like it or not, you're a parasite. If you come at me with those opinions, which a few of you guys have, you've only been here 5 minutes. Hey, I was in Phuket with tsunami hit you. You're probably still getting your ass wiped from your mum. Do I think coming to Thailand, you got to be a poor man? Anyone who lives in Thailand knows what it takes to relocate here and buy enough investment properties to live on them, or buy a couple of homes or whatever. To correct that as well, the only ones who can't afford to come and live this lifestyle are the ones who can't get out of where they are. That's a simple fact. I remember, like, I'll be honest with you guys, I remember 4 or 5, 6 years ago thinking, wow, and I'm doing the numbers, would need this here for this, would need this here to be, oh, and I'm like, wow, that's a lot.
A lot of money.
Not a lot of apartments, but a lot of outlay, because I'm not going to go into how many you need for whatever.
Yeah.
Definitely don't go and buy 10 at 1.5 each. Don't do that, guys. Don't. I'm not a personal advisor or a financial planner or whatever, but from my experience, please don't go and think you're going to buy 4 condos at 1.5 each and come to Thailand and retire. Okay, it's not like that. You'll be on the next plane or a few planes later, you'll be going home with your tails going, I don't like that place.
Yeah.
There's one real estate lady, she's correct when she says this on social, and she says, most people fail in Pattaya because they go cheap. And I couldn't stop watching her because I'm like, wow, she's so correct. It's her trade. She does it all day, every day, all day, every day. And she's so correct when she says that, because I get a few comments going, oh, I posted a few videos of my apartments on my social, just video walkthroughs.
Yeah.
And these imbeciles, you pay too much.
And what they say will be headache to sell it. We not sell it.
Why would I want to sell it?
Yeah. We'll not headache.
But also,
not sell it.
these guys here, he showed his card straight away because he goes, oh, I come to Thailand for the last 10 years, I stay, I do a real job, I do construction in Australia. I said, oh, that's cool, man, happy about that.
Yeah.
He doesn't realise I've been doing construction in Australia for 25 years before he was born probably, and then he comes at me, yeah, I'm a real man, I'm a real worker, I shoot home and I work for 12 weeks and I come back for 14 because that's what we do. I'm not going to sit here and try and justify what number you need to come and do this to make this to do this.
Stop doing that.
I'm not here for that. I'm not going to sit here and big note what I broke and how I broke myself trying to get to where I am today. That's got absolutely nothing to do with you guys or anyone. No offense, guys. I think everyone can row their own boat and make their own mistakes in life. And I understand how people can bag the place out because you're coming here cheap. That same Indian guy said the other day, he goes, oh, or buy some houses on the dark side for $2 million. And I replied to him, I said, who buys houses on the dark side for $2 million and expect a return back? Like, really?
$2 million, you probably get like 6,000 baht.
Exactly.
$200.
Yeah, he's got to buy 10 of them. Unbelievable. And I'm like, these guys that come here or thinking about coming here or who are here and got that mentality that you can't make a fantastic place of income here, I'm not going to sit here and justify what buildings and all that sort of stuff to buy into or what return I get or anything like that. Because you're not worth it. You're not worth explaining it to. It's taken me years to understand where to buy, what to buy, who to buy it from and how to do it. And I do believe that some of that information is priceless. Whether you want to buy me a cup of tea or a coffee one day and I can sit down and tell you exactly how you can make 100,000 baht a month in Pattaya, I can do that. But I'm not going to do it to someone who's dogging me out or start to dog me out on my comments or whatever, and then he comes around and goes, oh wait, we'll catch up because I'm really interested in what you got to say. Oh, no man, like, no one's gave me a leg up, no one helped me. I done my research, it cost me money too, by the way. I went to hotel, swam around the pool, waited for some locals to arrive, or some guys who live there or stay there, pick their brains, go to the next one, go pick their brains. It wasn't cheap. It cost me probably $10,000 for that holiday. Me and my son did it. And went home with a book full of knowledge, and that's what I come for. And I was really tired too. And that's how you got to get information. You don't get it from YouTube. You're not going to get it out of us anymore, and you're not going to get it out of those other imbeciles on YouTube who dog the place out, or say, oh, there's no use buying that, or you can't do that, or you can't do that. Well, guys, there's a lot of guys doing it. And I've learned. That's why you probably noticed a few of my videos I've deleted them, especially about our marriages and properties, all that sort of stuff. I've just deleted a whole lot of them because I'm thinking, you know what, it wasn't appreciated. It wasn't appreciated, so everyone can just get whatever they want to do with their life or whatever they want to do with whatever. Man, good luck with that. I don't really give a flying hoot. People might mistaken me for someone who cares about something else than my family. I don't give a flying. But one thing I don't do is dog out where I live, and that's really important about life. And saying that, let's just change the subject for 2 seconds. Big influx coming to Thailand. People are going to say, oh, bullshit. Well, we live here, and as the Middle East goes to war at the moment, and America's falling to pieces, and Australia's falling to pieces, and the UK is just destroyed, France, Italy, the whole... They are ramsacked, they are effing stuffed, yeah? And I feel sorry for all those foreign countries, yeah? It ain't gonna stop. Australia's got another 2 years away before there's another election. We've got 2 more years of that Labor government gonna be hounded. Gonna be a big influx here. And also, they've got new tax laws coming in July this year, leaving tax, whatever. And then they've just passed another law through the lower house, and about to pass through into the Senate. There's a leaving tax. Then that will start on, that will go straight through, no drama. I watched a video on it the other day, and it comes in July the 2028. So you've got 2 years from now. Probably worth looking into. It's pretty serious. All digital profit gains on your digital, on your market, on your anything digital, right across your market, your cash flow income off those profit gains. You've got to pay tax on 36%. But also they're going to get you on the way out. If you want to take your money out of Australia, 36%. So if you're going to plan to leave Australia or be a non-tax resident for Australia or whatever, you better just put it in first gear and speed it up a little bit. I do know a few more, but I'm not going to sit here and go into it. Someone else can do their own research, but I'm just giving a few ideas out there what's about to happen in that country. It's already happened in other countries, and they're just coppering them. I won't say what countries. But Australia's just copping cats other countries of how they can do a tax grab. So I can see with the fight in the Middle East and everything else that's going on. I mean, I googled it the other day. Thailand's had 400,000 people relocate in 12 months. So I don't know. I told you for the last 8 months, Thailand's going to come up, and it's happening. It's happening slowly. And as all these other countries fall, Thailand will take them. They will take them in. Anyway, that's my 2 cents for the day. Be nice in the comment, guys. I'm not really interested in negative comments. I've got no time for it, and I do apologise if I do offend anyone in this video. And I hope everyone has a nice day, and enjoy your life. See you next week.